What does late mean to you? Is it an excuse for the things that you don't get into action? Is it late to learn something new? Get a new occupation? Hello friends, I'm Burak and I'm searching for developer stories all over the world. Today's guest is Mariangel. After she reconsidered what she wanted in her life, she decided to be a software engineer. Let's listen her story together.
I think my story is different to many. I never really realized that I liked it. I kind of knew what I wanted in my future job. So basically, I was really happy in hotel management, but I was getting older. I wanted something more steady. I was thinking about the future if I had a family. And basically, like my list was a work that could possibly be remote, that would be more flexible, that could pay better, and that obviously that I would like and that would challenge me. So that's how I ended up in programming. Like if you would have told me 3 years ago that I was going to program, I would be like, are you crazy?
But I guess before programming, you also learned some 3D modeling software, right?
I mean, I did a long time ago I studied product design, and there I did 3D modeling, and I really enjoyed it. So then years later I did a master on 3D modeling, buildings mostly. So like I like computers. I was easy on the computer, but nothing close to programming.
So where did you start from? You said, okay, I want to learn, I want to be a software engineer. And how did you start it? You got the course or you start on YouTube?
I started mostly online, like Code Academy and others similar to Code Academy. And then here in Barcelona, it's called Barcelona Activa, which is kind of like this. It's like from the ayuntamiento here, like from the government, and they have courses and classes. Anyway, so they have this program. It's called IT Academy that they form programmers, and it's subsidized by the European Union. So I started there. I was lucky enough that I finished working in my previous hotel, and I was able to have El Paro, which is like the help you have when you're not working, like the economic help here in Spain.
Yeah.
So I was super lucky because I had like, I don't know, a year that I could like invest in myself. So I started that, then I did another course, and then eventually I did a boot camp here in Barcelona Coding School. And that's when I started working, and that was more or less a year and 2 months ago.
Awesome. And you use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, lots of things. What techniques do you use to learn something effectively?
For me, well, now in the boot camp we did React, but in the job that I am now we do Vue. So for me, really, like when I started here, it was like straight to Vue from React. I mean, obviously they're a little bit similar, the same component based, but Vue was like super new to me. So basically for me, it's a lot of Google, obviously asking my colleagues, and just trial and error, and Google, YouTube, full stack. Yeah.
So when you learn something new, like a Vue.js or something else, you need it and you had to learn it, or you just had, okay, I want to try this technology, I want to go online and search and do a project. How it goes? Like it depends on your work daily basis.
For me, it's pure work. Like whatever we need in the work. Like I have to say, I'm not like the typical programmer that in the weekends I'm like, oh, I want to program an app. Like I'm not there yet. So for me, it's mostly like a Monday to Friday, learning what the job needs me to learn. But I like right now I've stuck to Vue completely.
And what inspires you while working?
I would say my colleagues. My colleagues inspire me. We're a small company. I mean, our company is big. It's in Switzerland, but here in Barcelona, we're a team of 3, and now recently 4. So mostly my colleagues. One of my colleagues also, he's a junior programmer like me. He's 1 year more programming. Also here I'm in a co-working, so it's always nice to meet other people, and that's really motivating, seeing how other people are working in something different. There's a lot of like entrepreneurs here, and seeing how they have like their own challenges and they solve them. So I would say that.
How did you increase your technical experience? Like you graduated from boot camp, you did some study at home, but how did you get your first job?
With my first job, I think I was very lucky because after the boot camp, they had a really good job. How do you call it? Bolsa de trabajo, like a job offers. Mm-hmm. So I was really lucky through the school. Like I think, I don't know, 3 weeks after I finished, I had the job. I had like 2 or 3 different job interviews, and then with this one I had like a test, mostly like with Vue, and yeah. So mostly I think I was really lucky, and I think it's always good to study independently, but there is a good thing about like going to a school because you have faster access to job offers, I would say.
And what you were looking for from a company at that time, and what has changed now? You're looking for the same things from a company now?
Well, mostly at the beginning, since I really had like no idea, I was mostly looking. In the case of this company, it's a small company, so I know I like that. Maybe now. I mean, I like that it's a small company because it's really flexible and I do a little bit of everything, so that's good. Maybe not now, but in the future, maybe to change languages or frameworks to learn more, but further down the road. Not now.
What is your career aspirations? What do you want to achieve as next?
I mean, for me, it's mostly being more independent. When I'm coding, being more independent, that I don't have to, not like to depend so much on my colleagues, but like that I'm more like confident on what I'm doing. Maybe, yeah, experimenting with other frameworks. And also now what I feel sometimes at my job, that I know a lot about like a part of the whole process of creating an app, a web app, and maybe seeing more the beginning and the end, you know, like that. In the future, I can feel comfortable and confident that I can build a whole app from beginning and end. And now, like what we're doing now, I'm really focused in a part of that process.
Yeah. And do you have any idea for the future entrepreneurship from you? Like, okay, maybe in future I will build this app, or an idea?
Not really. I mean,
I see that.
No. No. Like, there's always like you have like ideas, but not really. I mean, for now, no. And I really like working in a team. I don't know if I would like in the future, like open my own business, like programming and stuff. I don't know yet. Like I'm still experimenting programming, and I still feel that I'm learning a lot, and I still, again, like I still need to know like the whole process of it. So yeah.
Cool. And what are the pros and cons to be developer in Spain? Is it easy to find a job, or how things going there?
I think there is a lot of demand. For example, in LinkedIn, I obviously some offers are from like not in Spain, but I still get a lot of offers from here. So I think there's demand. I assume that the bad thing is that here the salary is worse than in the States or than in other countries in Europe. So I would say for sure the pay, but I think there's demand, that there's jobs here, yeah.
Cool. And what 3 pieces of advice about your career would you give to your younger self?
About my career in general or coding?
Yeah, when you consider your career, it could be as a developer or working in a hotel management. Yeah. What 3 pieces of advice would you give to younger self?
I think to like follow your curiosity and really like don't be afraid of what people might think. Like what other people think is not your problem. So just do, and especially, you know, be curious, try things. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. One of the things that helped me do this change, like when I finished in hotels, I remember I was in some course or something, and I remember the teacher said, like, you still have ahead of you like 30 years of working life, of vida laboral. And I was like, 30 years, that's like more than the working life I have now. Like I can have 4 more careers, you know, like, and I think that people go to college, they study 4 years, and just because they invested 4 years of their life, their whole life has to pay back those 4 years. And it's like, no, if you do something 4 years, 10 years, whatever, if you don't like it, just start again. I mean, you know, just do it. Just do it. Don't really think about it. Just do it. If it doesn't work, you can always start again. Like for me, it was, if coding doesn't work, I can always go back to hotels. So what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. That was inspiring answer. Thank you very much. And it was great to talk to you, Mariangel. Thank you very much for your answers and talking to me.
No, thank you. And congratulations for what you're doing. I think it's great to help other future programmers.
Thank you very much.
For sure. No, thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.